Hi guys, so I'm Ani and this is actually my business partner and friend Yovanka.
Hi.
She is all the way here from Australia and I actually wanted to talk about how it is that we met because this is a really big reason as to why whenever you're on the Mourning Hair website, you're going to see Mourning Hair, but you're also going to see YL extensions. This is YL, Yovanka Loria. So it's actually, if you don't know this, so obviously I'm American, she's Australian, you're gonna notice in her accent. And one thing that we realize is once we kind of came in contact with each other is that Australian hair culture and American culture is
so different.
Very different. The things that we love and value here, honestly, are not exactly what they love and value in Australia. And when we decided to kind of like join international forces, I specifically wanted to focus on hand-tied hair. It's huge in America. Like it's big here. Everybody loves it. But in Australia, it's different.
Micro-tied, genius wefts, we call them both.
Yeah, micro, genius, hybrid. They have so many names, but it's honestly all the same thing. So as time was going, a lot of people were asking me, they're like, hey, are you going to get texture? Are you going to get genius wefts? And that kind of put me in a position of like, I had two options. Option one, I could spend the next 2 years testing hair. That's how long it takes. Like it takes
a long time.
Yeah, I can't just call up a factory and be like, make a whole brand new product that we've never done before. I assume it's going to be great. It literally,
it's a whole process behind it.
Yes. So
and a whole big financial
it is a
process.
It's a big time process, emotional, financial, like it's not easy to do. So at that point I was like, well, I could just do it by myself, talk to my factory, or Yovanka and I can just team up. She was years ahead with Genius Wefts already. We knew her factory, we knew her hair, the quality was tried, tested, and true. So we were like,
let's do it together.
Let's do it together. And that's why if you're looking online, you are going to see Mourning Hair hand-tied. But honestly, all of the Genius Wefts are in collaboration with YL, Yovanka Loria, and it will continue to stay that way, especially because of textures.
Exactly. And our hair, I feel like our hair together is very unique in the industry. Most people that try it will know the difference because you've worked with so many brands and myself with so many other brands. And this is really why we did it together, because there was nothing out there on the market. And you know, it's so funny because when people first start, you think hair is all hair. Until you try it in your hair, until you try it in your client's hair, they will notice the difference. And what's the biggest thing that you notice with both our hair, because it is from the same factory? What's the biggest takeaway that you notice that's so different?
I will be honest, longevity is number one. I feel like our hair lasts a stupid amount of time. Like it really does. It really does. I have had clients change their hair just because they wanted a different color. And we're talking a year. Yeah, they literally just wanted they're like, I want to completely change my color so we can't lighten like the extensions that much. But they actually kept the hair they were currently wearing in case they wanted to go back to that color.
Yeah, it's so funny because in Australia, I would always say to my stylist, when we swapped over from hand-tied hair to Genius Wefts, and this was like nearly 2 years in, and I would, you know, always say, because I'm always asking for feedback, and I would always say to them, you know, give me feedback, like what's, you know, what do you think is better or, you know, worse? And they would always say, I'm actually really upset. And I'll be like, okay, why are you upset? And they'll be like, because it's lasting too fucking long. Some of our clients can go 18 months with a hair, like you said, unless they want to change it for the length or, you know, for the color. But I mean, I don't promote it like this to our clients, but a lot of them can go up to 2 years, which is insane.
Yeah, that's a crazy amount of time. One thing that Yovanka and I are very passionate about is a low and slow processing of hair, which is another reason where like this is the most perfect collaboration. And the best way that I can explain it to clients is, let's say you're lightening someone like me. You can use 10 volume or you can use 40. Both of them, if you knew me with my split dye, both are going to get me to a level 10. But what is the integrity of my hair now going to look like using 40 versus 10? And that's something that Yovanka and I have made very clear with like our factories and the people we work with. We would rather it take a longer time to process the hair, because then the hair stays structurally more intact. And then also they don't need to put like layers upon layers upon layers of silicone on top to make it almost feel like that soft Barbie hair. We always say like, even our straight hair, I say is not silky straight.
It still has a little bit of movement.
I say it's like naturally textured straight hair, and that's coming from someone who has very naturally straight hair. But it's not that
frizzy, fluffy.
So we just really wanted to stop by, kind of introduce ourselves, say hello. And if you've ever been like, wait, I swear I ordered Mourning hair, but the tag says YL, what's going on?
What's happening?
You didn't make a mistake. That is on purpose, because we decided that a collaboration is actually what would be best for stylists here in America and Australia, as opposed to just like, we always say, like trying to get like the whole pie. Like it wasn't about that. It's about seeing something that truly just we felt wasn't being fulfilled in America, something that we hadn't seen, and just coming together to do it. So thank you guys so much for being here. And we're going to have a ton of videos coming out on education and curlies and textures and what it looks like. But please know, if ever you want to reach out to either one of us on social media, you are more than welcome. Please do it. Ask us any question. It's never a problem.
I know. We're like the two unlikely pairs. What does Ani call me? She's like, you're two lollipop, a girly pop. What do you say? I'm like girly pop.
I'm the goth alt girl.
But we share the same values and the same morals when it comes to hair. So we're so happy and proud that we get to collaborate. And thank you so much.